In the sun-dappled forest, a little girl named Olivia walked along a winding path. Olivia was 6 years old, with long, light brown hair that danced in the gentle breeze. She wore a pretty light blue dress and little white shoes that patted softly on the mossy ground. In her hand, she carried a small basket, which she was filling with all sorts of forest treasures. She found a bright red maple leaf shaped like a star, and a long, smooth pine cone that looked like it was made of tiny wooden scales. The forest was so peaceful, filled with the whisper of the wind through the tall trees and the warm glow of sunlight filtering through the leaves. Olivia hummed a happy tune as she looked for more treasures to add to her collection. It was a perfect day for a walk in her favorite place. Suddenly, Olivia stopped. She tilted her head and listened carefully. She heard a tiny, soft sound, like a little peep. Chirp, chirp, it went. It sounded very quiet and a little bit sad. Curious, she tipped to call a hold off the path, following the sound. Her eyes scanned the bushes and the low branches of the trees. There, sitting on a branch just above the ground, was a tiny yellow bird. It was so small and fluffy, like a little ball of sunshine. But the little bird wasn't singing a happy song. It looked very sad, and it was holding up one of its tiny wings in a funny way. It seemed like its wing was hurt, and it couldn't fly. Olivia's heart filled with concern for the little creature. She approached the bird very slowly and quietly, so she wouldn't scare it. She knelt down on the soft grass, her blue dress pulling around her. She looked at the bird with her big, kind eyes and spoke in a soft, gentle voice. "Oh, you poor little thing," she whispered. "It looks like you've hurt your wing. Don't worry, little bird. I'll help you." The bird looked at her, chirping softly again, as if it understood her kind words. Olivia thought for a moment about what she could do. She looked at her basket and then at the big, soft leaves on the forest floor. She had an idea. She carefully picked a large, clean leaf, one that was soft and flexible. Then, she took out the pretty white handkerchief from her pocket and neatly tore off a small strip from the edge. With the utmost care, Olivia reached out her hands. The little bird hopped closer, seeming to trust her. Very gently, she took the bird's injured wing and wrapped the soft leaf around it, just like a little blanket. Then, she used the strip from her handkerchief to tie a tiny, neat bow, holding the leaf in place. It was like a little sling for the bird's wing. The bird snuggled into her warm hands, its tiny body feeling safe and secure. It closed its eyes for a moment, letting out a soft, contented chirp. Olivia smiled. It felt so good to help this tiny creature. She knew she couldn't leave it here all alone. It needed to get back to its family. Olivia carefully lined her basket with more soft leaves, making a cozy little nest inside. Then, she gently placed the tiny bird into the basket. The bird settled down comfortably, peeking out over the edge as Olivia stood up. "Let's find your mommy and daddy," she said softly. She continued her walk through the forest, but now she wasn't looking for pine cones or leaves. She was looking for a sign of the little bird's family. She walked towards a sunny clearing where she had often seen birds playing. As she got closer, she heard a new sound, a worried, calling chirp. Cheep, cheep, cheep. It was louder than the little bird's peep. Perched on a branch overlooking the clearing was a bigger yellow bird, its parent, looking all around anxiously. The parent bird spotted Olivia and her basket. Its chirps grew louder and more hopeful. Olivia walked into the clearing and held out her basket. "I think I have someone you're looking for," she said with a warm smile. The little bird in the basket heard its parents call and began to chirp excitedly. The parent bird fluttered down from the branch, landing right beside the basket. It cooed happily, nuzzling its little one. Olivia gently lifted the tiny bird out of the basket. The parent bird chirped its thanks, its eyes full of gratitude. With a little hop, the baby bird joined its parent. Together, the two birds fluttered all around Olivia, flying in happy circles as if they were dancing for her. The little bird flew close and gave one last, special thank you chirp right by her ear before flying off into the trees with its parent. Olivia watched them go, her heart feeling as bright and sunny as a clearing. She waved goodbye and said with a happy sigh, "Helping others makes the forest happy," and as she walked home, she knew it made her happy too.